Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and this is another card from the Country Home online card class. Like I mentioned on the registration, you do have to have this stamp set to be able to complete all the projects, and we're also using the breaded linen trim, which is this one. You can see it is a little bit thicker than our regular linen trim. And then we have the galvanized buttons right here. So these are the tools that we're going to be using. Now for this card, we're also going to be needing the early espresso ink pad as well as the crushed curry. So let's go ahead and do the stamping first, and then I'll go over measurement as we put this card together. Now, one thing to mention on this card, or let me just go over this. So this is Whisper White, and this one is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. And when I am using photopolymer stamp sets or stamps, it's better if I use the piercing mat, as you can see here, because I get a better transfer of the image. So that's one of my biggest tips right there. So I'm going to put a piece of paper here because I don't want to stain anything, and I know I'm going to go overlapping it. The images that I'm going to be using is this one as well as that. I'm using this one because it kind of coordinates with the design series paper that I picked for this card, which is this one. So I'm going to be creating a background. So for this, I'm going to be using the crushed curry. And I have here, I'm just going to go ahead. Let me just see. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and stamp. And you know what? I think it's too of a dark, so I'm just going to do the stamp of version. So there we go. That way it's subtle. There we go. I think I like it better. And you can see I'm just rotating it just so that I can have a nice background. And I'm trying to cover everything. Right? So you see it here. It looks gorgeous. I think I love it. Now, I also have a piece of Whisper White that is going to go inside. And this one is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And so I had thought that it would look really nice if I had something like that on this area. So let's just go ahead and do one of those right here. So that when you are writing on this card, it kind of coordinates everything, don't you think? I love how it looks. Although this one looks too dark, so I'll probably do the same thing and do the stamp of version. That way it's the same shade. Oh. And we'll see which one we like the most, huh? There we go. Yeah, I think that one would be better. Because that way it kind of coordinates with this one, don't you think? Yeah, it will coordinate rather than this one. I think this one is too dark. Although we'll see once we put together the card. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing on this is I'm going to be using the word Simply Thankful for all the good things. And I'm going to stamp that one on our espresso. And so let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to go right in the middle of this. Okay. And don't you love it? It just gets so gorgeous. Anyway, so let's just put together this card now. So I have here a crushed curry, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to be folding this in half. Okay, and where's my bone folder here? And then I'm going to go ahead and fold this one again in half. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that one. And you can see I'm not doing anything other than just putting it lined up corner to corner. So it's just half and half. So I fold it in half and then in half. I always use my bone folder. Then I have the early espresso, and this one is 4, I believe, yeah, 4 by 5 1/4, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those together. So, oh, but before I do that, let me just make sure. I'm gonna be gluing this one down here. Yeah, so before I do that, so let's just go ahead and just to repeat the measurements on this one is 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my adhesive, and we're gonna just put it right in. There we go. And now I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down. And again, if you don't have fast fuse, because I know it had already retired, as I am filming this video, there is still fast fuse on the clearance rack, but it might have been gone by the time you're watching this video. You can use this now, or you can also use the liquid Tombow adhesive. So I'm gonna be gluing this down, and then I'm gonna be gluing this down right here. So it has a little border, and so you can see I'm only putting adhesive on the half on this half, so on this section. So I'm gonna go ahead and put adhesive and alrighty. And I have my nice border around it. And then this one will go right here. Now, as we said, we can pick this side, which I think I like too, or this one. You know what? I think I do like the darker one. So I'm going to go ahead and use the darker one. That's the beauty of having the cardstock. You have two sides, and you can always try different things and see what you like the best. So I love that from the cardstock. There's always two sides, so you can do it 2 times. So you can see it here. So this will cover it right there. And just to finish this card, so you can see it opens like so. So it's one of those C folds. I love this type of cards. But on this one, we're gonna go ahead and put again one of these bows. I love how nice this is. We're gonna cut this one. And we're gonna put it like so with a little button, and that should be it. So let me just put this. I'm gonna put this button and be done with that. So let's put this button right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the bow. And there we go. Ooh, gorgeous. All right, so what do you think, huh? Do you like it? So this is another card with this, and a lot of the color inspiration they use for card kit is actually from the design series paper. So you can see I use the Crush Curry and the Early Express as well with the Whisper White, right from the design series paper. So anyway, hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video for the following card. And oh, by the way, and these cards go really well on the what is this? Our envelopes, on our clear envelopes. Let me just show you one thing. When you're mailing these, I actually use these envelopes, so let me just share this tip with you. So I would put it like so, just make sure the bow doesn't get all weird. Like so. There we go. And then I would stick here, I would take a peel off, put it here, and then I put my mailing here, and a sticker here with the address of the person I'm sending, as well as the sticker of the postage. So I always mail my cards with this one, and I just feel like it's just really nice that everyone can see what you're mailing. So anyway, so thank you so much for stopping, for getting this class. And again, if you have any question, please contact me. You have my email. And or you can also leave me a comment at the, you can also go at the creatingwithali.com and look at the way my email there to contact me, so you can leave me a message or something just in case you have a question or something related to this class. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.